guys, thank you for joining me. If this is your very first time tuning in, let me introduce myself. My name is Cynthia. I am the creator and the founder of Crowns of Glory Collections. Now, if you are OD but goody, my royal nation, thank you so much for tuning back in, and thank you for all of your support. So yes, I'm getting ready to spill some more tea. You know what I'm saying? You know I like spilling tea all over the place. So that's what I'm gonna do again today. Okay, so if you still having problem with that hairline, like I always tell you guys, your hairline can make or break your wig. So you want to make sure that you have the skill and the knowledge that you need in order for you to perfect your hair. So if that is still your problem, you tuned in to the right channel today. So I'm going to give you all the good stuff, take you behind the scenes like I always do, give you some really good information and tips on how to get that realistic hairline. Realistic, like it's actually coming out of your scalp. Now, you're gonna see me looking down. I have a mirror right here so I can kind of look at myself as I go through the steps because I don't want to miss anything. And I know you don't want me to miss anything. The first thing you need to do is to mow down your hairline. I've already done that, so that's why it looks this way, okay? So I'm gonna go over some things that is a must for you to get your hairline to look natural. The first thing you need is your edge. You want to get your edge comb. I like to comb my hair kind of back up into the wig. Okay. I don't like this swoop baby hairs, but I just want it to be natural. So if you want something that's very natural, that's what I love to do, okay? And as you know, I love my sideburns. So you're gonna see that as well today, okay? You want a rat tail comb. And I like to use my makeup. Now, the makeup that I typically use is black opal. And for my skin tone, this is mocha. That's the color that I use. And also in my hairline is nutmeg, okay? That's what I'm going to use. And also I will use this sometime. This is, I don't even think they make this anymore, but this is the Queen Collections CoverGirl. So I have that. And then I have my MAC. I already told you I love MAC. So I have my MAC powder there as well. And then I have my Nairobi setting foam here as well. Okay, so again, the first thing that I've already done, I've mowed down my hairline with heat, okay? I told you I went, and if you did not get that information, go back. I have some videos that actually go through step by step how to get a realistic hairline, how to mow everything down, and with your heat and the product that you would need for that. So that's already be done, as you can see, okay? So the next step, again, in order for you to get the illusion like the hair is actually growing out of your scalp to conceal that lace, you know, because I have a lot of people come up and they really think it's my hair. That's the key. I really don't care if people know that it's a wig, but I mean, they know that I wear a wig. That doesn't matter to me, but I don't want it to look like a wig. Wiggy, comb head, whatever. I don't want it to look like a wig. I want it to look very natural. And when it's natural, that also gives you confidence when you wear your wig. It is horrible to wear something and you don't have the confidence to wear it, okay? So, and another thing that I like to do with my Nairobi setting foam, I would just dab it on my finger like this, and I will go around. And what that's going to do is actually get those wispy hairs, especially if you just want it to look really natural. You don't want the swoop baby hairs. I would do this sometimes. It really depends on if I don't have time to really mold it back down. Say if I've been wearing the wig and I just want to really kind of go back into the wig and kind of mold it down, but I don't have the time to do it. This is when I would do this technique, guys. Okay. But because it's already mold down, I really don't have to do that. But I'm just showing you, in order for you to get those wispy hairs to kind of fall and lay like that, you could use your wrap foam. Okay. So let me go back. Now, typically for, Black people, usually right here, you're typically a little bit darker. And that's where you really do a lot of your contour with your darker color anyway. And that's just going to bring everything in. Now, you don't want to bring it down too far, because if you bring it down too far, it's going to look like the wig is touching your eyebrows. Okay, so you don't want to do that. But if you contour around your hairline, I've already done this before I even put my wig on. So let me just show you. So what I do is I would get the makeup and I would just mark it around, just like when I do my contour. Okay. Now, again, you don't want to bring your makeup, I'm looking in the mirror, guys, but you don't want to bring that contour, the dark color, down here, because that's when it looks, because this contour is an illusion as well, right? So if you bring it down too far, it's going to look like your wig is sitting here. Okay, because you have brought that contour. And I've done that before, just trial and error. Like I said, I've done that before, that I brought it down too far. So it gives people the illusion like my wig is all the way down here. So you don't want to do that. With my brush, this is the brush that I use on my face when I do contour anyway. So of course I did my makeup today. So what you're going to do is just kind of bring it back into your hairline, okay? Bring it back like that. Another thing that I like to use is sometimes my CoverGirl. Again, this is so old, I don't even know that they make this anymore. I don't even remember how old this is. But sometimes I will use this because this is cream. It's creamy. So I will take this and I will go around as well. Again, you need to make sure that you don't bring it down too far on your forehead. Okay. And then right here, like I said, just like when you do contour, right here in your forehead, you need to make sure that that is, your regular makeup, your skin tone, or you want to go a little bit lighter if you want to brighten your face in that area. Okay, so you need to make sure that you do that before you even put on your wig. Now, guys, I don't do this all the time. If I'm going out, whatever, that kind of thing, then of course I'm gonna put my, do my makeup, do it like this. But even those times that I don't want to do makeup, but I'm just going to put my wig on, say I'm running out somewhere, I don't have to do that because I have did all the little steps on the actual wig that I really don't have to do this. I'm just showing you extra stuff that you could do and why you need to do it and what's going to give you that look. Okay. So I like to give you some detail on, why you're going to do this and things like that to give you a better idea. So around here, again, I've already done my makeup, but you don't want to go too far. And if you go too far, you need to get makeup. Now this is MAC, this is dark. So you want to, because you don't want to go too far on your forehead and around here as well. So sometimes you have to go back and clean up that area when you see that, okay, I've gone, too far. Just go back and clean it up around that area, okay? So that's what I typically do before I even put my wig on. Okay, so now I'm going to put my wig back on. And also, guys, I love doing this because I still have people that really don't believe that my wigs are adhesive free. I have, you know, my husband had used a leaf blower and blew my hair and all kind of stuff, and on the trampoline and all that kind of stuff. It's adhesive free, but it's also very secure. So a lot of people, when they hear adhesive free, they're like, well, it's going to slide off. It does not slide. Okay. So let me put it on. So when you put it on, you saw that I just kind of put it on my forehead. Let me show you. So you're going to put it on your forehead, and then you're going to take your thumb and just kind of bring it around like this. This wasn't my intent, so I'm giving you a bonus right now. I wasn't going to do all this today. So you want to bring it around just like that. Make sure that your ears are free. Now, this is why I like to do my sideburns. If you notice here, that's really just going to help me to camouflage everything. So again, you just have to know little simple tips to give you that, again, illusion like it's growing out of your scalp. So now it's back on. Okay, so again, so you see it's kind of dark around this area. You need to do that first. You don't have to do that all the time, but when I'm going out, especially when I have makeup on, I do it because it just blends better. It just blends better, okay, to me. So the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to deal with my parting area. So I have this little comb, this makeup brush, and I use this only on my wigs, okay? So the nutmeg, which is the lighter color of the two. I do want to let you know that you do not want to do that back and forth. You don't want to do that. You want to take that makeup and you need to be intentional where you place it, okay? So I like to press, don't rub, but press. Just like that. I'm looking down in the mirror, guys, so that's what I'm doing. And also what I would do is kind of go into it like that. And I don't have, my parts are not like bone straight. I mean, to me, when it's not just straight, everything, your hairline straight and everything like that, it doesn't give you that realistic look like it's growing out of your scalp. And that's the game. You need to make sure that your wig look very natural. Now, if you like for your parts to be really straight, and mine is straight, but that's why I go in here with makeup. And again, I'm being very intentional on where I place this makeup, okay? So if you notice here, before I even touched that, it was just hair. It was dark. So by me doing this, it gives people an illusion like that's my scalp, you know, but it's not. It's not. So you need to bring it into the wig just like that. Again, you don't want to rub. You want to tap it into it. Now, around my hairline itself, I've already done the contour before I put my wig on. Okay, so remember that. Now, so this is the mocha. So what I would do is, especially those times that I don't use makeup, I'm not going to do my whole makeup. I'm not going to do the whole beat or anything like that. but I want it to still look realistic, because what you want to do is where that lace is, you need to make sure that you concealing that. So by using a little bit darker color in that area, it's going to allow you to kind of have it to melt. And that's why people use glue. That's why they go and get it installed. That's why they, you know, those things, because they want what they call melt the lace. This is going to give you that look without the glue, without got to be or anything like that. That's what you're going for. Guys, when you start to do this and get in a habit, it will be easier. When I first started, you know, really trying to get a technique down on how to get a realistic hairline like it's growing out of my scalp, it took me a while. It took me a while to even perfect this this technique. But now that I know exactly what I need to do, of course, with anything, if you see something better, you want to go back and redo some things. So you could get your sponge and you could go into it just like that. Just kind of press into it. You don't want to rub. You always want to press, never rub. Okay? Now I'm using my MAC. This is dark. Now the colors that I'm giving you, if you're my complexion or close to my complexion, this was work for you. But if you're, you know, lighter or darker, it's not going to work. It's like this, okay? And the reason why you want those wispy hairs right there, it's going to help conceal that lace as well. Okay, so that's why you really want to do, I like doing the wispy hairs instead of really the swoop baby hairs, because it allowed me to have a more of a natural hairline. It looked more realistic to me, in my opinion. Okay, and that's just my opinion. So I go back into it and I will dab. Okay, so let me comb it out. Just looking at my mirror. Comb a lot of my curls out. Okay, just like that. Another thing that I like to do as well, I would get my rat tail comb. I would spray this with Got To Be, and then I will go to get that hump to really just kind of sit right there. I would just spray it down. Like I said, spray it and then just comb it in just like that and let it dry. And guys, I do want to encourage you to go and look at the different videos that will give you more information on how to mold down your hairline, because I didn't go through that today. So I do have some great information in my playlist on those videos that will go in detail on how to actually mold your hairline down with heat. I'll go over all the products that I'm using. I'm not leaving anything out. I'm going in detail. So if this is what you need in order for you to get your wig to the next level, don't leave this channel without checking out those videos, because I promise you some really good information in there, okay? So I just wanted to just share with you some good tips, and hopefully you had your cup out and you were able to receive all the goodness that I was able to give to you. Again, guys, wear your crown with confidence, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.